Hello?
I didn't tell nobody. I swear I didn't tell nobody.
Why is SHAMAR in jail, bro? Can somebody please tell me why SHAMAR locked up? Please, Booka Butt. Why is my Booka Butt locked up? Why is my Booka Butt locked up?
Why you ignoring me? Where you at? So you leave?
You know that. How did you
Because SHAMAR, I had your location. I swear I called you this morning.
You have my location.
Yeah, on your phone. Don't you better not turn it off.
How you know I got you? How you know I was in jail though? That's what I want to know.
Because it said you was at Smart. It said you was at Smart at police department. I'm like, why you at Smart at police department?
But how did you know that though?
I have your location, boy. But I wasn't talking about you.
Really?
When SHAMAR was inside, when SHAMAR had me bent over, yeah, SHAMAR did go to jail. And what about it? I don't care. SHAMAR Snow did go to jail. SHAMAR did go to jail. SHAMAR just got out of jail. Wait.
Y'all keep being funny. Trying to say that boy went to jail. That boy did. On live and start talking about promotions. She broke boots, girl. They say SHAMAR broke. And if you think I'm lying, I can show you the screenshot. He been begging, girl. Y'all know SHAMAR act like she too good to be begging, girl. They say she been on live begging to my son. Can y'all get her some bookings and everything? But I thought she was going on too with Miss Finney, girl. But I see that didn't work out too well.
Get my page deleted. If my page would never got deleted, been still getting bookings. Y'all is that obsessed with me. You could be real, Tommy. You could be real, Tommy. You could be real, Miss Space. Y'all are a fan of me and y'all obsessed with me and y'all can't get over me. Never go back and forth with that word about me. How the fuck me? Well, I'm the main one that did it. I'm the one that took your nigga. Now you looking for another one. You better hide your nigga because I'm going to be looking for that. Snatch him. Give me him. Yeah, I do really want that. You think that I want that, but I don't even want that. Hold up. I'm doing that just to make you look so dumb. You can talk about ALVO, but keep my name out your mouth and keep my cousin name out your mouth. Before you get that. And you going to get that.
Now ALVO tracking SHAMAR location. What's good, Bedtime Bandits? It's your girl Britt, and I'm coming with that late night evening tea. So make sure you pour it up for me, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that post notification bell so you know whenever your girl is dropping a hot pot. Be the first to comment on my video for a post notification shout out at the end of every video. I also do shout outs for members, CAs, and super chats, so drop that. All contents used in video does fall under fair use for commentary purposes. Over here on Bedtime Reacts, we add lots of commentary, comic relief, and advice to every single video, so if you're looking for a record and repost channel, you won't find it here. Now, since coming back to the internet after his 2-week ban and obtaining his new apartment, he's been back causing a ruckus. And not Bedtime thinking he made a change, cause he back on that bull. He's been beefing with bloggers and blaming everybody for his downfall but himself. And at this point, it seems like he mad at somebody every other day. And as much as I appreciate the shout outs, hate, and shade from everybody in the pussy bunch, just like the Don Dada, I'm nobody's friends, except the kind folk in my comments. I do not like and or dislike anybody in the pussy bunch because I do not know them personally. I would never comment on their physical appearance or mental capacity. And I'm gonna call it like I see it. So don't ever get too comfortable with Bedtime. I'm never going to be on anyone's side. I react off my opinion, and it just may not be popular opinion. Now, I typically don't have time to watch many other bloggers. ALVO is still claiming that bloggers have a group chat about him. First he said it was Tommy, then he said it was his supporters, then he said it was the bloggers, and now he's saying it's a specific blogger. Just do your content, ALVO, sheesh. And I'm sure my opinion probably doesn't matter to anybody in the pussy bunch, but if I wanted to keep my platform, I would lay low. Now, I'm not saying be scared of anyone, but protect your peace. Now, about a day or so ago, ALVO said that SHAMAR was in jail and seems to be constantly playing with SHAMAR's emotions. Now, first he said he didn't get his new job at McDonald's because he had a felony, and now he's blaming it on a cultural divide. And not him begging SHAMAR for money and saying he didn't get paid on YouTube this month, but then turns around and tells his supporters that he did. Now, SHAMAR been crashing out all night long ever since he got out and found out that ALVO told all his business. Now, it seems like he has been looking for new management and claimed he almost caught Tommy lacking out in traffic. Now, Tommy says that SHAMAR is broke and begging for booking. ALVO claimed he's never smooched Tommy like he used to smooch SHAMAR. Now, it's a lot of tea, so you're going to have to keep up with me, I'm going to have to keep up with you, and we're going to have to keep up as a team. And I can't even lie, your girl is sleepy. But before I pour y'all up a hot steam, a cup of tea, you already know what you better do for your girl. Don't be stingy with them likes. Smash that like button.
Well, okay, so why did I sleep with Tommy if I didn't want to? The reason why I slept with him because I didn't want to get put out. I ain't even gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be real. I ain't want Tommy to put me out. I would have had to go back to with my folks. And my folks, they didn't live in Atlanta. And I wanted to be in Atlanta. I wanted to be mean. I fell in love with Atlanta and I ain't want to go back. I'm being real. I swear to God, I kid y'all know, I never liked it, Tommy. Never. I never. I always just thought we was friends. I thought we was friends. No, Tommy got to a fight at Beanie Hunters and everything. Me and Tommy got into a fight at Benny Hunter, y'all, because I was gonna leave with my nigga. Still off on me. One time I came from the shoulders up. And
Okay.
I kicked him, boom. Man, he tried to hit me with his car and everything. I sent him to the hospital with SHAMAR. If you don't tell me, I never knew Tommy. It's just when I got on that live, Tommy said, ooh, who that? He fine. That's exactly what Tommy said. Ooh, who that? He fine. And then I ain't gonna lie, I started popping it back. And then that's when Tommy followed me, and Tommy got in my DMs, he kept on DMing me, and I was ignoring his ass. And I tried to tell Tommy, I said, I don't want to be in no relationship, you feel me, I don't look at you like that, and plus I already got a situation going on. He asked me what the situation was going on, I told him what the situation I had going on, and then he told me that we can be in a fake relationship, and he can help me get my clout up, and he can help me make some money. And I got down, shot his shot, pushed up on the niggas, so I was just like, shit, I just went for it on some playful shit, and I actually started liking him. He actually was cool. Like before he had his teeth dead, he actually was a vibe, he was cool, and we really got along good. I don't know how, and I actually started liking him. He actually was cool. Like before he had his teeth dead, he actually was a vibe. He was cool, and we really got along good. I don't know how SHAMAR did it, but SHAMAR done got me for real. Like I really did like SHAMAR. Like no cap, I really did like SHAMAR. I don't know. That might sound crazy to say, but I really did like SHAMAR. I don't know. I know y'all probably like, ALVO SHAMAR really. Bro, I swear, I would not. Me and SHAMAR was not supposed to be together, bro. I swear, that wasn't even supposed to have got me. SHAMAR had got me, bro. I swear, like, oh Lord. SHAMAR had me, I was stoked, man. I swear, man. I was in love with SHAMAR. I was in love with SHAMAR.
Really?
How I knew we was gonna break up, y'all? When SHAMAR got the teeth, he looked in that mirror, he said, clock it. The way he said, clock it, I said, ooh, my time is go to the club. Y'all know he tried to go to the club without me. He was trying to leave me.
Now, don't get me wrong. I know there's 72,000 different ways of love, but if that's what it looks like, I'm sure a whole lot of folks would pass. Now, I don't know why ALVO is saying that like it's unusual. That is typically what happens when someone goes to work or even goes to a work event to smingle. He didn't have to take you everywhere with him. And what it seems like is the more popular SHAMAR became, the more your own insecurities arose. And that's not unusual, but the fact that you couldn't get over it and wanted him to hire you as his management is.
I want to go to the club with Jonathan though. I said, all right, shit, I'm gonna change my clothes. He said, yeah, never mind. I said, what? He was like, I wanted to go to the club with Jonathan. Like, damn, man. And stuff like that. He started telling me he want to have, he started telling me, I'm talking about he pulling up on fine shit with some fine ass niggas. I'm like, God damn, I'm getting jealous.
Well, duh.
I'm clout. I'm over here looking like SHAMAR Bangkok. Like, you see me and SHAMAR? I was in it. Damn, they're about to go in SHAMAR's mouth.
This ain't no joke, man. This the real deal.
He mad because the relationship he wanted with me, I gave it to SHAMAR's man. Cause SHAMAR stole the relationship that he wanted. The way I was holding SHAMAR in that bed, Tommy wish I was holding him like that. I'm nice to do SHAMAR to be so happy the way I used to look at him, the way we used to be with each other. Look at me in some Tommy videos. They don't look the same. I bet they don't look the same. Tommy think he winning, but he losing. It don't matter if you get 7,000 views. Is hating on SHAMAR. In reality, you is in competition with SHAMAR, and you done proved it plenty of times. He was actually getting the love in the hood, and did it make you feel good? Did it, Tommy? Now you gotta sit on that live every day. Tell me, and your suffering, and all your pain. You trying to raise that money, but it still ain't take away your pain. Ha ha. Tommy. I ain't never gave you no good wood. I was counting to 10 and pretending that you ain't never get to feel the nuts. You ain't get to lick it. That's why you're mad.
Boy, you crazy.
Oh man, the llama, the alien, the half-eaten pizza, the half-eaten chicken, the twisted up water bottle, took your man and took your fame and got the attention that you want, that you can't get unless you mention SHAMAR to me. Why SHAMAR would take you to Zeus when you? Why would SHAMAR take you anywhere when you ain't never take him places to embarrass him and use him for content and then play the victim and say how you need money? Like, come on, Mr. Tommy. In the stories, when he was doing all that, you was at your home on the internet talking about him. You was laughing at him. You was taunting him. You was reading him. You remember? When in reality, SHAMAR was never Tommy's friend, and Tommy was never SHAMAR's friend. And one thing about SHAMAR, I'm gonna be real with y'all, SHAMAR, he really is a good person. But because so many people come to use him, so many people bother him so many times, and the fact that y'all forgetting this is a mentally challenged person. This is a a person who we all know, you feel me? So he's on defense mode. So since people already doing it to him, he do it before them. And if you're not his man, he really ain't gonna do nothing for you. So it's just like telling me you knew all those things about SHAMAR, but yet you still hung around him, but yet you still invited him to your house, but yet you still moved to him, and you did all those things because of the benefits that came with SHAMAR, which was the clout, because the benefits that came with SHAMAR, which was the cash out. So that's why you brought SHAMAR around. You brought
Exactly.
Same as you, Alvo, but go off, queen.
SHAMAR around to antagonize him, so when he blow up, he'll be the problem because he was homeless, they said. He ain't had nowhere to stay, they said. Some of you got on here plenty of times and said you never was his friend. So if you never was his friend, how could you have so much hurt for a person? How could a person hurt you so much that was never your friend, that you was just using for the beginning? Something that and bully SHAMAR every day because you feel like SHAMAR owe you something when SHAMAR don't owe you nothing. And the only thing SHAMAR can need to do is SHAMAR learn that people gonna come around him and to use him and come for opportunity. When he learn how to decipher that information and how he gonna deal with people, SHAMAR really will be good. And SHAMAR gotta learn how to be generous. He gotta learn how to be a giving person. But a person that didn't have much and was never gave nothing, you can't expect them to be a giving person.
I mean...
Now that part about SHAMAR was big fact, but with Alvo back lying 72,000 times a video, it's kind of hard to decipher the two. But in my opinion, and yes, this is just my opinion, it seems like it's somewhat projecting, and the way you claim that Tommy used SHAMAR, you did it too.
Same recycled 10 vocabulary words that you do know that you can't even correctly pronounce. Baby, you not tired of reading the same book? Stick to the plot. It don't matter how much you was in love, I wasn't in love with you. Furnace, I ain't got no furniture in my apartment. I gotta blow up big. I gotta blow up at 6 o'clock in the morning every morning. Like, girl, I can't even sit here and be talking about you, baby. My curtains are from dollar stores, so that dollar.
I call it rent office. We don't call rent office over here, y'all. We don't do that. We ain't that messy. Now,
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
we ain't doing that, y'all. Not on your own time, but we don't play like that. I don't want that. I'm not that mad at them that I want to call the leasing office, y'all. We can joke with them, we can talk about them, we can read them, but I don't go that far calling nobody the leasing office, y'all.
And y'all already know I love my bedtime bandits, and I've been lucky enough to build up such a positive community, and clicks and views isn't worth my peace of mind. So folk who come over here with negativity and toxicity get blocked off break. Wow, some folks really are evil. And that's indeed just my opinion. Anybody who wants to get someone deliberately kicked out of their home, who does not know a person and the person has not done anything directly to them, could even do grimy-ish to a friend. That's why for me, it's no new friends, no new friends, no new friends. They down from a day one and say, no. Cause I be seeing y'all supporters over there, and Tommy right, y'all do be super duper messy. But I don't take it personally. It's just the internet, and I got a real life to worry about.
I get that it was funny, and I get it, I understand, but we don't play like that. I'm not like that. I do with the son jokes, cause I never said nothing about your mama, but
That's a damn lie.
so a lot of niggas don't have their keys on SHAMAR's face. He was in my house getting keys on his face. And everybody use your ass. Gone, Avery gone, Feeny gone, the manager gone, K gone, everybody gone. And you thought I was hating jealous of you. And you went to go pick up 2 stray dogs. And now one of them dogging you out in the other one. He don't know if he want to be your friend or not. He sit on live trying to defend you, and then he get on live and try to tell you need to be quiet. So they would have been calling you back to back. I mean, they would have gave you a scholarship and everything. Then they say, so what you do at the school? I wash dishes, cleaned up, and cook. No, be the worker. You was an intern. And got bill time, and we are that girl clock that day. I am the nigga waiting on to go pick some goddamn cotton, and he sitting over there worrying about me. Ain't nobody worrying about no ALVO. ALVO, he downgrade. His skin toe up, his body toe up, and he living in that old ragged ass shoot shit that they used to call hole in the wall. Ain't nobody worrying about ALVO. ALVO don't know what he talking about. He ain't got nothing going on. ALVO want to be seen. We want to be talking about SSI entertainment. The only thing that's SSI is that dead skin on your goddamn eye with your lemon eye. SHAMAR, you got 5 seconds on the board. E C. That's because you don't know how to spell it.
So you got me at a class with an 8th grade young little boy.
Can you spell onion?
I'll pass on that one because that's kind of hard.
You can't pass.
You can't pass that?
No, you can't pass. You gotta just.
So you gotta spell it out.
You gotta spell it out. Onion. Take your time.
Is that an E? Like onion?
I can't give you no hints. You gotta just tell me.
Alright, okay, E. Onion. Let's go. So you got me at a class with an 8th.
Come on, baby.
Now, first of all, whoever set that up is dead SSA wrong. And we all know, just like everybody else in the Bussy Bunch, Shamar has a lot that he can work on. He seems to be drawn to negativity and toxicity and doesn't seem to change his ways, even though he does something that he knows is wrong. But there is no way y'all gonna have me selling my soul for a little bit of coin. Joking a disabled man that he can't read or count and taunting him out even when he tries to stay drama-free. In my opinion, there's absolutely nothing wrong with discussing things that people put out on the internet. Let's be honest, everyone in the Bussy Bunch takes opinions too personally, but it's kind of hard to ignore people's opinions when they're calling you dumb and slow and commenting on your physical appearance. Just give your opinion. But don't be stingy with them likes.
You know, on 200 views, girl. We're not worried about him. Please go find him a hype. That's when y'all start asking why he can't be with his brother. Clock that, T-Honey. Clock it. Ask him that. Say, Shamar, why you can't be around your brother? I bet he gonna get the thuttering. Them eyes gonna get the clocking in. Them eyes gonna goddamn wake up then. That is. He got one big old side meat right here, and then this side right here is just dead. It's just dead.
That ain't right. Shame on you.
His sister left because Shamar told the people that the sister wasn't giving him no money, and she was giving Shamar money, but Shamar didn't want her to have all his money. So Shamar lied to the people and told the people that he wasn't getting no money. So his sister was like, Shamar can't come stay with me. So that's why Shamar was homeless the way he was homeless. He really evicted Shamar out of his mama's house. They cut the lights off and they changed the door. Shamar broke back in the house in the back of the window. Broke the window. That's why if you ever go in there, if anybody ever tell y'all this, when you went to Shamar mama's house smelled like straight your window out. And girl, I never went in after his mom passed away. I never went to Shamar house again. I never. And y'all know when your lights cut off, you know it make your refrigerator stink even more. So they had and then y'all should have seen. And I ain't gonna lie, one day I seen the Roaches. They was having a ballerina dance. I seen the Roaches. Mello trying to make sure he watches Shamar. He trying to see what Shamar put his money at, and Mello get the fuck. Watch what I tell y'all. Mello is gonna get the hell on. Example picture of this man right here. Is I'm lying? He look just like that man. Look. Ever look just like that man with his teeth like that. This is exactly the picture Ever look like. Ever I've been talking about somebody's child, mama a crackhead, and talking about this, the cousin gonna say your daddy gay. It doesn't matter what they say about him. He still got more motion than all his cousins, and he got more living arrangements than all his cousins, and he get to see his mom and dad. You haven't seen your dad. You wait till your dad wait till you was 22 years old to see you again. You was so happy that you seen your dad, you start crying. Shaq gonna put up the video. You was so happy to see your daddy for the first time in 20, 30 years. So don't crack no jokes about something that you went through also. Your mama still decline you to this day. Your mama traded you in for a piece of man and had more kids and took care of their kids and had you starved on the streets getting plugged by your gay father. Let's talk about it. If my baby mama was gonna still take care of him and he still respect him, your mama don't even care for your ass. That's why you in Houston, lost as a soul, and running around here with a goddamn like a chicken with no neck cut off, trying to find a piece of man so that you can have a man and say that you're in a relationship with somebody so they can take care of dirty ass that you got, that you don't even have. My son can show you 5,000 right now. What you can show him?
I mean...
What can you show? My son can show 5,000 right now in his savings account. What can you show?
Y'all know everybody in the Bussy Bunch lies 72,000 times for one reason or another. But that is so great if Tommy actually has $5K in the savings for his son. And we all know that the Don Dada love flexing. But I have heard him discuss important things like life insurance in the past. So maybe he does really have a savings. Hats off to you, Tommy, if that is the case. That's a big step and a big chunk of money that not even two-parent households have.
Mama let a man try to drown you. That told me a lot about you. Wait, mama, let a man sit up there and try to drown their first child.
That's crazy. I don't even know what the answer to. I don't even.
Because I wasn't his child, so he had tried to when I was a baby, he had tried to drown me.
And they're never going to leave. So that's make it even better. You really would throw your mama up on the bus if you know that wasn't truth?
Exactly.
Cousin, he used to get me to suck it like that.
Proof in the pudding, baby. You can talk like that. Saying they own flesh and blood cousin could do that to them, baby, they do a lot of other things.
And I'm not gonna lie, I gotta agree with Tommy. Lying about something as serious as that means you have no limits to your lies. Now, obviously, everything in this video is alleged, even the accusations from ALVO about his family. But now he claims he has no issues with his family. Now, I did see that video and I did watch it in its entirety. And that's the thing about ALVO. He doesn't address any of the serious allegations, like him saying that his mother's husband showed him his wood, or like the video that he made about Shamar, saying Shamar tried to allegedly give him something, but constantly wants to clock T on roaches getting thrashed and smashed, trying to find blogger addresses. Now, right after he told everybody Shamar was in jail, Shamar called him to address it, but really all he did was give ALVO more clout and views, and basically admitted to being in jail. Before I pour y'all up a cup of hot steam and tea, you already know what you better do for your girl and smash that like that.
Can we go and get to 100 likes, Booker, but y'all know how I knew it wasn't good? Because he was able to have a whole conversation while he in it.
Oh,
What is going on here?
When my man B ain't even talk, he be like, yeah. When my man B, when Shamar was inside, when Shamar had me bent over, Shamar did go to jail, and what about it? I don't care, Shamar Slow did go to jail, Shamar did go to jail, Shamar got out of jail, wait, Shamar did go to jail. Anyways, and the only reason why I said it before Tommy get on here tonight, act like he got, before Tommy go here and act like he got the T on Shamar, yeah, Shamar went to jail, and Shamar out of jail. That's why I haven't seen Shamar on live, that's why he hasn't been talking about Iran today, because he's in jail. Well, he was in jail. For what? Somebody let Shamar drive their car. They said an alien was driving a motor vehicle. I let a bent water bottle use me. Straight did. He used my backside and my front side. That's all the story. But Alicia, I'm telling you, you really have roaches. I got roaches. I got roaches, possums, squirrels, all that. I'm to, B-U-L-L-Y nobody. I'm not here to drag nobody's name. I'm not here to speak on nobody or spread lies. I'm just here to gossip and crack a little jokes. You get what I'm saying? How you know I was in jail? How I know you was in jail, Shamar? Because you my world, and I don't play about you. I had your location, and I was wondering why the location kept leading this way. Then I was wondering why your location linked that way. Then it linked all the way. I got there, Samara, Georgia jail. I was like, what the hell Shamar is Samara jail for? So I called the people. At first I ain't think, I'm like, okay, you must be go see somebody. I said, dang, it's hours that Shamar in here. So then I FaceTimed you, you didn't answer the phone. So I'm like, why you not answering the phone? So then I called up there, I'm like, is Shamar McQuaid in jail? They was like, yeah. I said, God damn it. My book blood. Free my book blood. Damn, free my book blood. Free my book blood. Free my book blood. Book of blood, Shamar, I swear I was gonna come down there. I was gonna come get you. I swear I was gonna try to get you out of jail and everything, but
Okay.
Who you told? What you mean? I didn't tell nobody you was in jail. I didn't tell nobody you was in jail. Don't nobody know you was in jail. I ain't tell nobody.
Why is Shamar in jail, bro? Can somebody please tell me why Shamar locked up? Please, Booker Butt. Why is my Booker Butt locked up? Why is my Booker Butt locked up? Bro.
I ain't tell nobody. I ain't tell nobody. What you talking about? I ain't tell nobody you was in jail. Don't nobody know.
You're right, absolutely no one knows but the 120K people that viewed that post. And who knows, the other 50K people who screen recorded and shared it. Not to mention the people watching y'all on live right now. But I guess this is what they call love.
I swear I didn't tell nobody. Shamar, why you ignoring me? Where you at? So you leave? So now you mad at me?
Hello?
Shamar, why you always think I told people? I didn't tell nobody you was in jail. I swear. I ain't tell nobody.
What?
How did you know that? How did you
Because, Shamar, I had your location. I swear I called you this morning.
you have my location?
Yeah, on your phone. Though. You better not turn it off.
How you know I got you? How you know I was in jail though? That's what I want to know.
Because it said you was at Smart. It said you was at Smart police department. I'm like, why you at Smart police department?
But how did you know that though?
I have your location, boy.
You must have looked me up or something.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you could have seen it. You could have not even seen it. So y'all don't know.
Shamar, I'm telling you, Shamar, I have Shamar, your location.
It's
No, this is SSI entertainment purpose only, but I wasn't talking about you. Like, respect me. Somebody else's car and the police pulled you up. You already know you can't drive. You was in the other lane, Shamar. You supposed to stay straight. I told you this already. I already taught you how to drive. I told you, Shamar, when you drive, you don't look. You see, the problem was you probably looking this way and that way, and you went the link. Don't, Shamar. You gotta stay in your lane. But why you talking about me? I don't talk about you. But I love you. What?
How you gonna pay your bills? You need to be
I'm gonna pay my bills now. How I pay my bills? By going live and getting paid. What you mean? And you need to focus on when you gonna get the next booking because you haven't been on the booking since I haven't been around you. You need to go focus on getting a toothbrush and toothpaste and washing them dirty veneers because now they started turning burgundy. You need to go focus on getting a better wig because your wig ain't wigging. You go take a shower, you filthy animal. I'm just sat here and trying to be your friend, but you came on here bothering me because you look like a bag of fungus. And you smell like 90-degree weather between your legs. You over mad at me because you look like a llama. Okay, llama. Okay, llama. And I'm gonna keep. Okay, llama. Why you gotta cuss? But you can't talk without cursing. You already can't read or write. They tell the people. Okay, I was never talking. And you went to jail too. And you went to jail too. And Shamar, the bounty hunters were looking for me when I was in your house at your bed, and you was leaning sideways eating it up, and then I came back. Okay, but you just ate it up. How you put charges on me, and then let me come back to your house and eat me up again, and I go to Houston and leave you? What you talking about, Buka, babe?
like I said, keep my name out your mouth.
Shamar, you miss me? You miss me? I do need that mouth. I do need that mouth. I do need all 72,000 of them teeth.
Don't worry about me. And worry about turning your stuff into
Okay, Llama. Okay, Llama. Okay,
Oh my god. Are you okay?
okay, bye.
Yeah, I ain't no okay, bye. Quit speaking on shit that you don't
Okay. Like, dang, bro. Okay. Like, is it? Do the light come on in your head? Do the light come on in your head? Look at here. Don't call me nothing you can't spell. Shamar, you only got 3 words in your vocabulary. Key the manager. I was your caregiver for free, so you might as well come join my entertainment company, SSI Entertainment. Y'all, I was up here minding my business. I ain't telling nobody you was incarcerated.
That's a damn lie.
But since you want the world to know that you was locked up and the man put you in handcuffs, since you want people to know that you was bucked the rule last night, Shamar will be dead. I was Dolphin scroll. I know you missed the Dolphin scroll, Shamar, but this wasn't about you. We talking about Alicia. Smoke, Shamar. Shamar, can I finish? God, I'm at work. Shamar, I'm at work right now, Shamar. I'm at work. I'm trying to make some money.
And at this point, I don't know if ALVO actually thinks lying is cute or he just uses it to manipulate Shamar. But either way, he be agging me out. Not personally, of course, but clocking ALVO's 72,000 lies of video does get a bit exhausting.
Them niggas drop nuts in you and leave. Damn!
Now, Shamar did go live, but I'm going to be honest, tonight I just don't got the time. And it was basically the same old, same old. He stated that Tommy and ALVO is his fans, and they should be thanking him for the income and the revenue. Obviously, he didn't say it that way, but in so many words. And I do agree, we all making money off Shamar. And he's the reason why both of them have a career. So even if they gonna read him and tell all his business, they should at least leave the disability jokes alone, because folks aren't just born disabled. It could happen to anyone at any day and time. Not my biggest supporter, my bookie, but my motivation. Signing up for memberships. Appreciate it, love. I honestly can't find the words to tell you just how much I appreciate you, but I know sometimes you can find blessings in the weirdest places, and I'm never going to be one to block mine. Thank you for all the super chat CAs and love you show you, girl. Make sure y'all blow up my comments. Love y'all. Peace.